Okay guys, so apologies for the shadow there, it's the only place I can get to record stuff, but we're going to have a look at the Sony HDR CX405. Now the reason why I've bought this along with a Sony camera today from John Lewis is to A, to have a look at them, but B, for me primarily, is to explore and get a feel for what Sony camcorders and cameras are like. Because I plan to, at the end of the month, get a new camcorder, obviously called the AX53, which is Sony's 4K device, which is going to be pretty cool. So this is more to get used to the devices itself, but nevertheless I have bought one just to see what it's like. So have a look around the box itself, features and functions it tells you. So it's got optical steady shot, highlight movie maker, which again I won't use, motion shot videos and wide angle lens, so we get more in. It's got various icons on here just to represent what it has, so it uses memory stick, whoever uses that. Obviously got HDMI built, which is pretty cool, an AVC HD progressive HDMI, and it's Mac compatible, which is always good because that is what I have. Obviously here we've got a optional accessories you can buy, such as a bag or the tripod with built-in control, which is pretty good. And then on here it just tells us what the unit comes with. So it's got a 9.2 megapixel still it can take while recording, which is pretty good. Got a 60 clear image zoom, but it has just got 30 standard optical zoom. And obviously this has got 50 megabit per second high bit rate and MP4 dual video recording. It records at full HD. So let's have an unbox and have a look. Now for you guys who want to know, I am recording this off a Sony RX100 just to get a feel of what it's like and, you know, see if I like it. So I have broke the seal just to keep it nice and easy, just in case I want to return it. There is a USB cable built into the strap, which is pretty cool. I know they do that. Got some various documentation, guarantee, register your products online, accessories, and then instructions. Again, won't need that because I tend to pick them up myself. Open the flap and there is the device itself. So just like the camera, we've got a power brick, which is nice. So it's having like a transformer. Now voltage wise, let's have a look what we've got. So it's 5 volts 1.5 amps, just like the camera. They probably are exactly the same, which is pretty cool. Probably could use my phone charger as well. Also we've got a USB to full USB, so that's to plug into the camera's built-in USB cable if you want to extend it to a computer, which is pretty cool. Also got a, oh that's nice to have, a full HDMI to micro HDMI, which again is fantastic. Normally people include these, and that'd be great to just, you know, put it straight into TV itself, which is great. Got the camcorder itself, and just down here hidden away is the battery itself. Let's have a look at this bad boy. So Sony, it's got a Sony battery, and that model is an BX1, and that has got 1240 milliamp hours, which is great. We'll pop that in just a minute. That's the box, guys. We'll just move that to one side. Obviously the camcorder itself comes in this white protective sheet, and there we go, pretty cool. So Sony Handycam, we've got the model there, got the front there. There is a lens cover just there, so even if you shut the lid it won't turn it off. You have to physically go and shut that lens cover there. Got some markings there, so again this accepts memory stick geo, and obviously it's micro SD, which is unusual. Power on the side there is a little green LED light, which I'll show you in a minute. Here is that built-in USB cable, which is excellent. What a good idea. Wish everyone thought the same way. Your battery compartment is there, so you push towards it and that's where your battery goes in. So I'll just pop that battery in now, and then you slide it back to shut it. Tripod mount, which I'll use quite a lot. So I'll open the lens cover now and open the screen, and straight away there you go, Handycam and away you go. Internally, we've got this little slot here. Pull that open. That's where you put your micro SD card, and obviously that's where your HDMI is as well, and a couple of speaker grills there. It does beep at you all the time, which is annoying, but you can turn it off. Obviously here you've got your zoom capability, so if I push it in and pull out, that zooms away. Go to the right, that zooms in. It goes in very nice, and then zoom out to the left there. And we can also take a button, press that, insert memory card, but that's how you take a photo, guys. So again, I've done an unboxing which I'll link there, and we'll go and film some tomorrow. I'm going to take them out now in relatively lowish light outside as it comes to an evening, and we'll see how they get on both Sony products and go from there. Thank you very much.